Good morning everyone. Myself Kusum Kumari from BSc MPCS final year. Today's our topic is crystal. What is crystal? A crystal lattice is a three-dimensional arrangement of particles in a crystalline solid. It is a representative pattern that extends throughout the entire crystal. The particles in a crystal lattice can be atoms, ions or molecules. In crystals we can see that there is no spaces in these molecules, and there is a in order Next, our topic is amorphous solid. Amorphous solids lack a long range order in their atomic structure and have a disordered arrangement of atoms. We can see that there is no in order, there is a disorder manner, and there is a lot of spaces in this all molecule. Next, our topic is let us know that how many types of crystal. There are two types of crystals, single crystalline and polycrystalline. Single crystalline is a crystalline solid materials in which periodic and repeated arrangement of atoms is perfect and extend throughout the entire sample with no interruption and grain boundaries. Here the single crystal of the diagram. Next is polycrystal. Crystalline material aggregate of several structures of or grain. The boundary between the grain is the grain boundary across the orientation of crystal changes. The point at which three boundaries meet is called triple junction. Next is crystal structure. What is crystal structure? In this they have lattice and bases. A lattice point is a point in a space where atoms, ions or molecules are posited in a repeating pattern to form a crystal lattice. Bases in a single atom or arrangement of atom which is identically in composition, arrangement and orientation. Here we can see that from space lattice and bases. Space lattice is nothing but lattice. Space lattice and bases then is equals to crystal lattice. When both are combined, then the crystal structure is created. Though two structures are joined here, then the crystal structure is created. Next, our topic is Bravais lattice. The Bravais lattice are the distinct lattice types which, when repeated, can fill the whole space along any of 14 possible spaces lattice found in crystals. Bravais lattice refer to the 14 different three-dimensional configuration into which atoms can be arranged in crystals. Here we can see Bravais lattice is in cubic. A is equals to B is equals to C, where A is equals to alpha, B is equals to beta and C is the gamma. Where A is equals to B is equals to C, then alpha is equals to beta is equals to gamma is equals to 90 degrees. It forms a 90 degrees angle. Next is tetragon. Tetragon A is equals to B not equal to C, where alpha is equals to beta is equals to gamma is equals to 90 degrees. Here we can see the diagram of the tetragon. Next is orthorhombic. A is not equal to B not equal to C, alpha is equals to beta is equals to gamma is equals to 90 degrees. We can see all the diagram of the orthorhombic structure. Next, hexagonal. Hexagonal A is equals to B not equal to C, alpha is equals to beta not equal alpha is equals to beta is equals to 90 degrees, where gamma is equals to 120 degrees. Alpha is equals to beta is equals to 90 degrees. Alpha and beta are the both 90 degrees and gamma is the different of the 120 degrees. We can see that hexagonal structure is very different from the another structures. Next is trigonal. Trigonal A is equals to B is equals to C, where alpha is equals to beta is equals to gamma not equal to 0, not equal to 90 degrees. Sorry. Trigonal A is equals to B is equals to C, where A is equals to B, beta is equals to gamma not equal to 90 degrees. Here alpha is equals to beta is equals to gamma is not equal to the 90 degrees. Monoclonic. A not equal to B not equal to C, where alpha is equals to gamma is equals to 90 degrees and beta not equal to 90 degrees. Here alpha and gamma is equals to 90 but not in 120 degrees of beta. Next, triclinic. A is not equal to B not equal to C, where alpha not equal to beta not equal to gamma not equal to 90 degrees. Next is here 4 types of unit cells, that is P primitive, I body, F face and C is the side, and plus 7 crystals classes. There are 14 Bravais lattices.